Well, good snowy morning to you. It's Leza live on the radio, on the news. 103.5 FM KYCA. Woke up to a winter wonderland this morning. Wasn't it beautiful?
It was nice.
Yes.
A little bit of white stuff out there.
Yeah, just a dusting. We could have used a little bit more, but we'll be grateful for what we got.
We might get some more today, though.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yeah, we might get, we're slated to get maybe an inch.
Okay.
You know, but it might come a half inch, a quarter inch at a time. Who knows?
Right.
But the sun is out.
Yes.
We got white stuff.
We do. And
we got moisture.
We did, yes. And
Lucky us.
It's slick out there, I tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
Very icy coming in this morning. How did you fare coming from, what do we call it, North Paulden?
Paulden South, yeah.
South Paulden.
Yeah, no, it was good. You know, my neighborhood is always a hot mess, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
But 69 was great. I mean, the state is always on top of it.
Yes.
They got their massive plows doing their thing, and once I hit 69, I'm golden. But
perfect.
Until I can get there, it's a little dicey.
Yeah. Same with the mountain club, for sure. But they did have cinders on our hills, and it was so funny yesterday. Delaney and I were driving home. It was probably 6:30, and I mean, it's barely snowing, barely any snow, and this huge snowplow comes flying by. We're like, they are on it. But you know what they were doing, putting cinders down on Elks Hill. So, I would welcome more snow today.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I thought it was, for what we got and what they were predicting, was kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
I wanted to be snowed in. I didn't want to come into work, and I wanted to sleep all day. And nope, not today.
Well, actually, that sounds really good, Matt. I'm going to agree with him.
Yeah. Everybody's agreeing with him. My dogs actually are still at home at my house in my bed under the covers, both of them. Neither of them wanted to get up. I mean, they got up, they went potty, they went right back to bed. And, as far as I know, they're still there.
That's my Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stuart was exactly the same way. Bella, we let her out. She didn't, she did not want to come in. She's just hanging out trying to eat the snowflakes. It was wonderful. But, you know, she's built for that. She loves it.
She loves it.
She's, really comfortable.
That's awesome.
And the other dog wants nothing to do with it. He's
right.
like, ah.
Well, he's from Southern California.
Plus, he's got short hair, and he's
there is that too.
He's not a Pyrenees Husky, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he goes out like your dog, does the business, and as soon as he's done, man, he runs back to the house.
Yes. You should have seen me dressing Bubba to go out in the snow yesterday. He's never been in snow before, and there wasn't enough snow for him to get excited. No. He's sniffing it and sneezing because it's going up his nose. But I mean, he had on his fleece, he had on his parka. I put on his snow boots.
Oh, you put his snow boots on?
I put his snow boots on.
How did he like them?
Well, he wears them on and off when it rains.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we live on roads that he's white. He comes home, he's very dirty when he's fluffy. But so he tolerates them. He's pretty easygoing that way.
Sounds like a tough little cookie.
Yeah, he'll do whatever mommy asks. He's mama's boy.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So it was a fun night, and went to the store, got some stuff to make the most delicious soup. I should have brought some in for you guys this morning. Maybe tomorrow. It's tortellini soup. It was so good. I've made it before. Delaney turned me onto this recipe, but it's got ground turkey and carrots and celery and basil. You know, all the good spices. The paprika, oregano. Fennel seeds, which make it taste kind of like sausage. Yeah. And then tortellini at the end. And then you take some eggs and you whip them with, what did I whip them with? Cheese, Parmesan cheese. And then you ribbon the egg and cheese throughout
That sounds good.
Yes, and then spinach at the very end. It's really delicious.
That's a lot of ingredients.
But that's why it's good.
Yeah, that was a lot of ingredients, especially for me. I'm like a 5-ingredient kind of gal. But I had the help of my sous chef, Delaney Lee, and we knocked it out. It was delicious. And it was perfect night for soup.
It's a perfect soup week,
yes.
I think.
Yes.
I know Jamie's making her soup today because I went out and got stuff last night. So, yeah, it's good soup.
What kind of soup does she make?
She's making albondigas.
Oh, yes.
She's doing all the little meatballs. And
nice.
She makes it. She'll make 2 different soups.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Well, that was me. I'm like, if we're going to make soup, we're going to double it. And so we had to change the pot 3 times. First, I started with the Dutch oven, and I didn't even have the broth in there yet, and it was full.
Yeah.
And so then I changed it out to maybe a 10 quarter No. I had to get the huge saucepan from the sauce pot, I should say, from the garage, and then it looked like we didn't make very much because that pot is huge, but we pulled it off.
Well, I'm just disappointed. Drew's not doing Taco Tuesday?
Drew? No, he's having soup. This is a soup.
She's making soup. Whether we do Taco Tuesday, that's kind of out of my control.
Well, he'll report back to us tomorrow.
Because, I look forward to that.
His Taco Tuesday?
Yeah. I got to live vicariously through Drew. He's living the dream.
I love it.
I was actually hoping for somewhere Wednesday or wherever Wednesday.
Oh, wherever Wednesday.
Because, with this cold weather.
Yeah.
Doesn't a chicken pot pie sound better than tacos right now?
Yes. You know where you can get the best? At Pangea Bakery.
Oh.
Pangea Bakery. You got to go early in the morning, though, because they sell out every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Just like their breads. By 12:30, they're done. Their pizza's out. They do just a great job.
Yeah. Okay. You hungry yet?
Yeah. Of course. Come on. I'm sitting here trying to be a good boy again and continue.
You're doing a great job. You look amazing.
When you start talking about all the delicious carbs.
I know. It makes it hard. Definitely.
Exercise more.
I have to shout out to Fire and Sword, the speakeasy down below Hotel St. Michael. I went there to meet the Mafia ladies last week for birthday drinks on Thursday, and I left my brand new Prada sunglasses that I got in Italy on the table. And I was so upset. You can't just go back to Venice and pick them up. So I called. They didn't find them. I went down there to look, couldn't find them. And then Regina, the manager, she's like, we have cameras. So she's like, when did you leave? And she zoomed in on the table. She saw them. She saw the server pick them up, put them on her tray. She saw where the server set them because she was busy, and we found them.
Fantastic.
That was such great news. I was so happy. So thank you. What a great place to hang out. If you guys haven't been there yet, you got to check it out. It's warm, it's cozy, and the drinks are spectacular.
And they're getting advertising to come on the show?
Well, you know what? They find my Prada sunglasses. I'm going to shout out to them for free. Absolutely.
Well, of course.
Yes.
I haven't made it there yet. Last time I tried to go there was a line.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, keep on trying.
I will.
Don't give up.
I will.
Okay. We got to move on because we have her on the line. The season premiere of The Bachelor was on last night, and Julie, my college roommate, is calling in with her recap. Good morning, Julie.
Leza, you guys, how are you?
We're fantastic. We're so happy to hear your voice this morning. Finally.
Wow, that's excellent. I did want to share with you the difference between a llama and an alpaca is llamas are bigger.
That's it, huh?
That's it. Yeah, they're also meaner, and I don't know, something about fur. I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. And the reason she mentions this is because Linda the llama made an appearance on the show last night.
How did you remember her name?
Because I thought it was hilarious that her name was Linda. Linda the llama.
No, I know that they mentioned it, and I didn't care. But
okay.
It's Linda. You were right.
Very important stuff. Yes.
You are a professional, man. I'm impressed.
Well, did you know that last night was the 29th season of just The Bachelor? Just The Bachelor, not Golden Bachelor, Bachelorette, just The Bachelor.
Oh my gosh, 29.
Yeah,
I don't, and that doesn't make sense to me because I swear there's always like 12 episodes in a year, and so they say 29 episodes, 29 years.
I know,
insane.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Last night, the Bachelor was Grant Ellis, who was actually on last season as one of the contestants, and they chose him to be the Bachelor, and he's adorable.
He is.
Yep.
He's adorable. His sister is gorgeous. She should be a bachelorette.
Yes.
And he had 25 women, and guess what, Leza? They all came out of a limo, and they all introduced themselves, and he got rid of 7, and there's going to be another episode next week.
Boom, done.
Right? There were several lovely dresses. You and I weren't even paying attention to, like, if anything had happened important. I was like, those earrings are fabulous. So
yes.
That's really what
the bracelet was amazing. Yes, that green dress was to die for.
So beautiful. And those earrings, there were some earrings that were the big purple or the big pearl ones.
Yes.
You were saying the woman with the bracelet?
Yes, Delaney and I started Googling them to see if we could find them. They're so cute. Yeah.
Did you find them?
Well, I found something similar on Amazon, but not the same thing.
How fun. But good for you. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
they were beautiful.
Well, a couple of the ladies that were standouts, Rose, a registered nurse, she was the very first one that walked up, and she says, let me be the first one to ask you, will you accept this rose? And she was talking about herself.
Adorable? I mean,
so creative.
I mean, how could you forget her?
I know. And then there was Lydia, who brought the bedazzled basketball. I want that basketball. It was amazing.
Wait, did she last? Did he keep her?
Yeah, he kept her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Okay.
Yeah. And then Alexi, who arrived with Linda the llama, he liked her the most.
And Lexi won the first impression rose.
Right, and got the first one-on-one date.
That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
they changed it up. And Jesse Palmer, always on top of his game. He was very serious. He made sure the girls understood how important it was.
Yes.
That if they got the first impression rose,
Right.
they would be going on the first date.
Yeah, he was like, step it up, ladies.
Yeah, step it up.
Step
and then
it up.
he went in the back and had some more to drink. So
Yeah, absolutely. Drew, did you watch it last night?
I watched a little of it.
Like how little?
Really?
Like how little?
Honestly, if it was 3 minutes, it was a lot.
Did you make it to at least see Linda the llama?
I didn't see Linda the llama. When
was-
they were coming
she was
out
like
of
the
the
third one
when
out
they
of
were
the- out of
coming
the
out of
limo,
the
man. Come
limo,
on.
that was I was just watching them.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, yes, no, yes.
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
God.
no.
It's that easy for you, huh? Those gorgeous women and you yes and no and just like that.
Just like that.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
You
well.
and I know that he got rid of 7 women. I
Yeah.
think 5 of the 7 were ones that I said no.
Yeah.
You
He
can just tell.
He kept a couple that I thought were no's, to be
Well,
honest
they're
with
doing
you.
that to
he
make it
did.
interesting.
He
Yeah.
kept a couple no's.
You got to
Yeah.
have a couple
And I
crazy
don't,
women in there.
I wasn't there when he was talking to them about their favorite childhood book, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
It might have been a real kicker for him, so I don't know.
Right. Okay, so now we're down to what? What's the math there? There was how
18.
many?
There's
Okay, we're down.
18.
Okay, this is going to be
I
a
know
quicker
nothing
season,
about
I
the-
think.
What's going on? But
We have 18
I'm going to
now.
be so annoyed because they showed, of course, the entire season in a 5-minute montage, and there was a thing about how he did not know who he was going to pick. He's in love with 2 women, Leza.
Yes, once
And
again.
he
This
doesn't know who
always
he's gonna pick,
happens.
And I swear to God, I saw Jesse pull a quarter out of his pocket, and I'm
Yeah.
going to be annoyed.
Did he really pull a cord out of his pocket?
No, he
Okay.
didn't. No,
I'm like, how did I miss that? That's important. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, Julie, thank you so much for your Bachelor recap this morning. We will chat with you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
All
Talk to you
right.
then.
Thanks,
Bye, you guys.
Julie. Bye-bye. All right, coming up, it's Conversations with Carol. We also have Cheryl Rowland and her friend from work, Kelly. That is how she told me. I said, who's coming on with you? So we're going to be chatting with the ladies. Carol has some very intriguing questions coming up, so stick around for that right now. Friendly reminder that Valentine's Day is on its way, and the Artful Eye Jewelers is your Valentine's Day headquarters. Handcrafted jewelry, one-of-a-kind, unique pieces that she will have forever. And remember how special you made her feel. Show her how much you appreciate her taking care of the house, the kids, the pets, the whatevers. The Artful Eye Jewelers offers free gift wrap, free chocolates, and a free Valentine's Day card with your Valentine's Day purchase. So stop on in, and ladies, don't forget to add jewelry to your wishes and dreams list so when he does stop on in, he knows what to get. That's at the Artful Eye Jewelers, Middle Whiskey Road, downtown Prescott. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. It's Conversations with Carol this morning. Good morning and Happy New Year. Have we seen you since the beginning of the year?
Yes, we certainly have seen you. I saw you the day before your birthday.
I saw you, but did you come on the radio?
No.
Okay.
No. Happy New Year to you.
Yes, thank you. And yes, we got to have a lot of fun last week celebrating both our birthdays.
It was a week of celebration to beat none.
That's exactly right. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming
I'm so
in.
happy to be
So
here.
introduce the ladies that you brought along.
We are just delighted to have with us today Cheryl Rowland and Cheryl's good friend from work, I understand, Kelly Dilcher. So welcome to both of you.
And they both work
Thank
at
you.
Pinnacle Bank, one of the sponsors of the show. So thank you for making it happen.
And I think you play in that golf tournament every year, too.
Oh, my gosh. They put on the best golf tournament.
She does kind of crush it, I'm not going to lie.
She's a ball crusher.
It's a lot of fun, I'm telling you.
We just leave it right there.
That's probably a good idea.
I think I heard you shot in the 80s the other day.
I did, 87.
I love that.
On my actual birthday, you'd think I would have done really crappy, but I did say a couple times, it's my birthday, I can do what I want. So, and nobody disagreed.
Oh,
so
did you kick the ball better?
Maybe.
Oh, right.
Maybe I got to play two balls every once in a while.
That's okay.
Fine.
Don't tell my secrets. I'm not getting paid to play.
Yet. You could go on tour. Later on in life, you could be on the senior LPGA.
tour. That's the plan.
That's a good idea.
Awesome. All right, let's get to it. First of all, favorite song. I'm asking for the request hour on Magic coming up at noon. Cheryl.
Ooh, okay. The song that always gets me going.
Yeah.
J-Lo, Put Your Drinks Up.
I love that
That's
song.
so good.
All right, J-Lo it is. Okay, and Kelly, what can I play for you?
Pretty much anything by Train.
Anything by Train.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll put a Train song on. And Carol, can you think of something?
I certainly can. Eagles, Love Will Keep You Alive.
Okay, if I have the Eagles, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
And keep them alive.
I'll keep them alive. Keep me alive.
Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to hand it to you. You've got some questions for us this morning.
I do. I tell you, you're one of the ones who made me think of this question.
Oh, okay.
So, Cheryl.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It
And I'm
is.
glad you're starting with Cheryl.
And I'll tell you why in a minute. So, Cheryl, what's your favorite way to show affection?
Oh, words. Words.
Ah, okay.
I like leaving people little love notes.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to write little love notes to my kids when they'd come back from school, leave them on their little beds, and yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually,
Words.
yeah.
That's great.
I love that too. So you
Yeah.
put them in their little lunch boxes.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really
And
cool.
even now, my kids do that for me because they're all grown up and out of the
Uh-huh.
house. So when they come to my house and I'm not there, they leave a little love note for me. Like,
I
hi,
love
Mama,
it.
love you.
Oh,
yeah,
that is so
great.
cool.
That
Okay,
is cool.
Kelly, how about you?
I would say acts of service, just doing things for people
That's a
without,
good one.
expecting anything in return. That would be how I show affection.
Actually, that's
Yeah.
really wonderful. And service is a big part of many people's lives. I
Yes,
love that.
Absolutely.
Actually, I know what yours is
Well,
because
I
you
was-
said it the other day.
I
But
did.
I'm gonna-
No, I want to ask you because I don't remember what I told you. What did I say? Gifts?
Gifts.
Gifts are my love language.
Gifts are my love language. That's
Yeah.
what made me think of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that is. I mean, I like to give them. I like to get them.
Which do you like
Gosh,
better?
yeah.
Oh, well, if I can think of a really good gift for somebody, and we've talked about this at Christmas time, that's a lot of fun. Thinking about what would be the
Yes.
perfect gift, how to surprise them with something really thoughtful. And then, I live, Scott gives the best gifts. He's wonderful. So and he's very thoughtful. So I kind of learned from him.
So did you get that bracelet?
No, I didn't. Don't talk about it.
I was hearing earlier last week about a very beautiful bracelet on her
It's
arm.
on my wishes and dreams list at the Artful Eye Jewelers.
That's a good
What's yours? What's your way of showing affection?
touch.
Touch.
Touch. I
Yes.
touch a lot.
Yes.
I'm a hugger, a toucher. And sometimes that's not really appropriate anymore, but hey, that's who I am.
I think that if you want to hug somebody, I mean, if they don't want it, that's too bad for them.
You could get a shirt that says, I identify as a hugger.
Actually, that's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's fine.
That's
It's
cute.
fine.
Well, I have a friend that hates to be hugged. And everybody makes sure they give her the longest, tightest, hardest hug they can.
Is she on the spectrum?
No, I don't think so. I think it's uncomfortable. She just is not a toucher.
Wow.
But everybody makes sure they touch her because we all know.
I understand
Yeah,
that.
good friends. Good friends that we are.
I do understand that. Okay, so I'll start with Kelly this
Okay.
time. So, Kelly, what's your favorite way to show affection? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I made 2-1. So,
Yeah.
how do you describe your sense of humor?
I would say my sense of humor is probably more internal for me. I just like think things in my head. I don't
And you don't say
necessarily
them?
express them.
Why? Because they're not appropriate, or because
Probably because people wouldn't get them,
Yeah.
or maybe it's not appropriate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whichever.
that's probably good. She's got a filter.
It's true. Yeah, you and I don't have those.
No, we get in trouble sometimes.
Okay, so how about your sense of humor?
Oh, I'm like the opposite of her. I have no filter as well. And I would say borderline on the side of like that. Oh, you just said that. Oh, yeah, we went there. Okay.
You have a
That's
great
usually
sense of humor.
that's usually what happens.
Yeah, you are super funny. You are up there in the top 10 people that I know.
yes.
Don't
Wow.
you think, Kelly?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I actually love that. Very good.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm very clever and witty. Not so much. I want to be so bad. I work hard at it.
Self-described, clever.
There
and
you go. Nobody else would describe it that way.
So mine is,
Yeah.
and this is a word that I learned when I was in the 7th grade on a test because I had no idea what it meant, and I have since perfected it.
Oh, good.
Ribbled.
Oh, what
Never
is
heard of
ribbled?
it. Never heard ribbled.
A little dirty.
Little.
That's mine. I
Yeah,
just don't
you
know what
do.
else to say.
You do
Hello.
it. It keeps us laughing
That's
for sure.
so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots
Okay.
of fun. Lots
so,
of fun.
So do we have time for another one? Or
Let's
are
do
we?
one more. Yeah.
Okay, one more is, let's start with you, Leza.
Goodness. I haven't even read these yet.
What movie scene never fails to make you laugh out
Oh,
loud?
it's got to be when Harry met Sally.
Oh, that.
Do you remember they're in the cafe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
I'll
certainly
have what
do.
she's
I'll
having.
have what she's having. Everybody, do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one that's really not easily forgotten.
It's mine.
Pretty awesome.
It
Is it yours too?
Absolutely
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
It's the only one I can ever think of.
Right.
How about you, Cheryl?
Man, there are so many good, funny movies.
Oh my gosh. Any Will Ferrell movie.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Gosh, like I like the line where he's like, "We're going streaking."
Yes.
Old school,
Yes,
and
old
nobody's
school.
streaking with him. That's
Right.
pretty funny. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many funny movies. Gosh darn it.
Yes.
Oh.
Especially when you have a great sense of humor. You can find humor in everything. Do you like sitcoms? Not to change the subject, but do you like sitcoms? Because I don't like sitcoms. I don't find them funny.
It
But I would
depends.
be curious if you do.
It depends
Yeah.
on the sitcom. Most
Yeah.
of them, no.
Yeah.
Modern Family's pretty great.
That's
though.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
You know, I think it's the old sitcoms that are really funnier
Yes.
than the new
Dick
ones. I
Van
mean,
Dyke
yes.
Show.
Oh, yeah. And Frasier before
Right.
it gets so loud.
Yes.
Some of those are just Cheers.
Yes, they were smart funny.
They were
You really
smart
had to
funny.
think about what they said, and it wasn't just out there. I think nowadays it's just out there.
Yeah.
Everything is just out there.
Just how many bathroom jokes can
Right.
you tell?
Well, on this show we tell quite a few
I know.
daily.
I was listening. Do you have a favorite line from a funny movie?
I don't necessarily have a favorite line, I wouldn't say, but pretty much any Will Ferrell movie just makes me laugh. I really like Elf, just coming
Oh,
out of the
Elf.
holiday season. Like,
Yes.
I don't even know how many times we watched that. But I really love that movie. Step Brothers is really funny.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many good lines and scenes in that movie.
That's
I
great.
don't know why
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what's that Monty Python? Bring out your dead. I don't know why that's in my brain.
That's funny. That's
Monty
funny.
Python was a good one.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. This is a good time to take a break. And when we come back, more conversations with Carol, Cheryl, and Kelly. It just rolls off the tongue here on Leza Live. Stay with us. If you want to join in on the conversation, you are welcome to as well. The number's 928-541-1016. All right, it is cold outside. Can you imagine waking up this morning and your heater not working? I mean, that would be a real emergency, right? So it's so important to keep up on the maintenance of your heating and air, and I highly recommend AC Medic Heating and Air. They are here. They are ready to respond, whether you need a repair, replacement, or like I said, maintenance. They're going to restore your home's comfort quickly and reliable. And as a thank you to our community heroes, they offer 10% off repairs for first responders, seniors, and veterans. You're going to want to write this number down. It's 928-848-6224. Again, 928-848-2. I'm sorry, not 2. 928-848-6224. AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for home comfort. And we are back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, video streaming worldwide, live online at kyca.info and the KYCA Facebook page. All right, it's Conversations with Carol, Cheryl, and Kelly this morning.
That does have a ring to it.
Off my tongue. Yes, I love it. I love it.
Okay, so, Kelly, what's the worst advice you've ever been given?
I'm sure it has something to do with raising children. You know, It definitely would have to be with raising children, and there's just been so much advice, good and bad, throughout the years.
You're right.
I can't pinpoint one specific thing.
Right. How many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids, and how old are they now?
23 and 21.
Aha.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
advice you gave them, the good advice, has worked well for them?
It has.
So they're
It
good
has.
kids.
They are. They're great kids.
Right. Right. That's awesome.
Okay, Cheryl, can you think of the worst advice you've ever been given?
Yeah, and it probably has to do with the 80s. And yes, you should do your hair like that.
Yes, you
Yeah,
should.
Yeah, and I look back at pictures and I thought, well, that was a really bad friend that said yes to your hair like
but
that.
she had the same hair, Cheryl. We all had the same hair. Everybody.
Was it big
Yes.
and that
Yeah,
curly
yeah.
stuff?
And
Yes.
the bangs were happening.
Yes.
The
High,
bangs.
Oh,
Oh,
high
yeah.
bangs.
The big
Yeah,
bangs.
like the wave thing that was like really big. It was
I had
great.
they called me Wings of Paradise.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had
'cause you had
two
the
feathers.
other sides.
They
Yeah.
came all the way on
Here.
either side, and they touched in the back. It was beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, I could probably do that today.
Bring it
Those-
back.
When I think about those bangs that stood straight up, I think about what's about Mary. What's
Oh,
yes.
something about Mary.
Another great scene. A
Yeah.
couple of them in that show. I just told my kids the other day. I said, "Have you ever watched something about Mary?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you have!" And then I proceeded to describe the zipper scene to my son-in-law, and he's looking at me like, "Wow, funniest scene ever."
very.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's your worst advice?
The worst advice, mine was in college when one of the broadcasting professors told all of us girls not to be sportscasters, that it's not a thing. I mean, it's not going to happen. Take another route. And I did. And I wanted to be a sportscaster, and I decided to go into news broadcasting instead. And that was bad advice because this was before. Now it's just a thing.
Exactly.
You know, and
could've-
I could have been a pioneer.
You could have been a
It
pioneer.
was bad advice. Yep. Bad advice. And I took it.
Well, you did well anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So I think my worst advice is when people tell me just not to think about it. Because if you don't think about it, you never work through it. And I'm pretty good at denial.
Yeah. Are you?
Ken would tell you
Yeah.
I'm really good at denial.
Well, I think that's great. You need to think about it. Yeah.
one does
Get
need
it
to think-
over. Release it and move on.
You have to go through it. You can't go around it.
You're
I think.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
Okay, we're going to get back to something silly.
Okay.
So, and this one I had a hard time with. What's the funniest thing you've ever Googled?
Oh, dear.
And
Let me
you know,
look.
you might have to go through your history to find this
Right.
out. But can you? Look, so I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked this up to see what the funniest things
that
people
you
Googled.
did? Oh, the other people Googled.
Other people
Okay.
Googled.
Okay.
What? There are a couple of funny ones, like, why does my boss hate me?
Like they would know online.
Exactly.
What did the Google say?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You
right?
just can't find that stuff out on Google.
Yeah.
Have
you thought of something yet?
So funny.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking through my list of what I've Googled. Lots of Mother of the Bride dresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe this is too hard. Can you think of one, Kelly?
No, I can't. But I just did Mother of the Bride dresses last year when my daughter got married, and so good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm done.
It's hard.
The wedding's not a week from Friday.
Oh,
But you've already
Yeah,
got it.
I have it.
When
yes.
did you find it?
Yes, I found it at our Dillard's on the rack.
Oh my gosh.
It was, yeah. I mean, I went to Nordstrom. I've been online. I've been ordering. I had thousands of dollars of dresses delivered and ordered. And I was just at Dillard's. I can't remember what I was getting something for, I think, the boot drop. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty. I walked by it, and it was the only one on there. Only one. So some 5 other girls are wearing the same dress, I'm pretty sure. But it's pretty shiny. Sparkly.
color?
Sparkly. It's black and
Ooh.
sparkly. And I try. I'm like, I should try that on. $200 done.
Can't go wrong.
No alterations.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I got really lucky.
Can't go wrong with
That's
sparkly.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Meant
I
to
know.
be.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. What TV series are you currently watching? Cheryl.
Only Murders in the Building,
Oh, I wish I could get that. I don't.
which is great.
Yeah,
It's-
I've heard that's
It's
wonderful.
pretty great.
Who's in that?
Steve Martin, Martin Short, and
Selena
Selena
Gomez.
Selena Gomez. How could it be bad
Right.
with those people?
Right. Absolutely.
Personalities are so great. in that one.
Yeah.
Well, and they would play off each other so well. I
yeah.
can't wait till that comes to Netflix.
Well, you think two old guys and Selena, like that doesn't work,
Right.
but it does work. It's great.
I haven't watched it, but it's won awards. People are talking about it. I think you can stream it somewhere. Can't you? Where do you watch it?
Hulu. I don't have Hulu.
Oh, I'll share mine.
All righty. Okay, Kelly, what are you watching?
We just finished watching Landman, and we're currently looking for a new series to start watching.
How did you like that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Billy Bob did a really good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Billy Bob. I wonder if he still
Yeah.
wears that blood vial on his
From
neck.
Angelina
Angelina
Jolie. We all know about that.
Yep.
So they swapped blood. And
Yes,
they wore
they-
them in vials.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Mhm.
I
Anyway,
mean, to each his own.
so are you watching a
Well,
series?
I just wrapped up Bad Sisters. Have you guys watched Bad Sisters on
No.
Apple TV?
Uh-uh.
2 seasons. It is hilarious. Do you have Apple TV? I can't share that one. That one they won't let you. Do you have Apple TV?
No.
Do you have Apple TV?
I do not.
Oh, it's worth getting it. Get the free trial. When,
and then binge watch
and
the
then
series.
binge watch the series in a week.
So is
Yeah.
it really about sisters?
It is. It is a series. I think there's 5 or 6 sisters, and I think they live in Ireland, and it is hilarious. It'll keep you laughing, and you'll burn through them so fast.
Did you see anything about your sister in those
My
sisters?
sister told me to watch it, and they're not really bad sisters to each other. They're bad sisters taking
Outside.
care of each other.
I love that.
You're gonna love it. You got to watch it.
So the one I have just wrapped up
Yes.
is Younger,
Oh,
and it is incredible. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, it's an old MTV series. They're 20-minute segments, so you can blow through them. It's with Sutton Foster. You know who she is? She is Hugh Jackman's new girlfriend.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yep.
And, oh my gosh, I can't remember the other one. Anyway, it is fabulous. 7 seasons.
7 seasons.
But 7 seasons at 20 minutes apiece.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
not bad. That's
it
not
took
bad.
me a week.
Nice. Nice. I'm going to add that to my list.
It
Younger.
was so good.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. We need to take a break.
Okay.
Look at that. Okay. More Conversations with Carol coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. It's a new year, and there's no better time to focus on what matters most. And that, of course, is your health, right? Without your health, you've got nothing. At Prescott Women's Clinic, their dedicated team is here to provide exceptional care for every woman every step of the way. Whether it's a routine checkup, prenatal care, or guidance through life's transitions, Prescott Women's Clinic offers the expertise and compassion that you deserve. Get 2025 started with confidence and care. Call Prescott Women's Clinic today. The number's 928-778-4300. You can learn more or even book that appointment conveniently online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Hanging out with Carol Chamberlain this morning, Cheryl Rowland as well, and Kelly Ditchler from Pinnacle Bank. These ladies, they gave you time off over there to come over here, huh?
They did.
That's so nice. That's so nice. Shout out to Brad and team over there, right?
That's right.
That's a good team over there.
Yes.
So, Kelly,
Okay.
if you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
Oh. I would probably spy on people.
Who in specific?
Yeah. Who?
Probably my kids. They don't live at home anymore. And
Right.
so it would be interesting to see what they're up to that I don't know about. Absolutely.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, Cheryl, how about you?
Oh, I 100% know the answer to this. I would definitely spy on someone, and it would be Paul Rudd.
Oh.
Like 100%.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It'd be so great. And then you'd be like, hey, I'm just hanging out, seeing what your life's like.
Right.
It's all good.
What
Give
would
an
what would you
ulterior
hope to see him do?
Yeah.
Well, this is a G-rated show, correct?
Yes, family friendly. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Making dinner for sure.
Okay,
funny.
Lisa. How about you?
I would like to spy on bosses. I'd like to be
Oh.
in on the meetings with behind the doors. Not just here, but just everywhere. Old places where you used to work, you know.
Oh, actually,
Wouldn't that be fun?
Right
That would
after
be
you
fun.
leave a place,
Right. Hear what they
to
say
go
about
back
you.
in invisibly and say
Yeah.
what they're really saying.
Right. Yeah. That would be fun.
It would be. There are
Yeah.
a lot of things that we could do. So
Yeah.
I think I just thought of this,
Yeah.
but my husband Ken goes to lunch with a group of guys, a really neat group of guys. I would like to be there at that lunch and not have anybody know and just hear what they talk
Oh, my
about.
gosh.
Because they close the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Wouldn't that be so much
yes.
fun?
Yeah.
You know what else you could do? You could sneak into like Disneyland.
You could.
Yeah, you totally could.
You could sneak into
But
anywhere.
then somebody wouldn't know you were in the ride, and they would sit on you. So then
Right.
that would kind of
You'd be like
but,
bumping them to get off. Yeah.
Well, but they might be
creepy.
cute.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. You could go into the White House, invisible.
Oh,
yeah.
don't you know there's a lot going on there this week?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That would be
That's a
something
good
Charlie
question.
Arnold would like to do. I
For
think.
sure. A lot of people would. Yes.
Okay, so speaking of it, would you really like to have the ability to read people's minds? Would you like it or hate it? Cheryl, like it or hate it?
Negative ghostwriter. I don't want to know. You got stuff going on I don't want to know about. I don't want to know. Because sometimes people share too much and you think, oh, that should have stayed in your head. Sometimes I'm that person that does that. But sometimes you think, yeah, you probably shouldn't have shared that.
Well, especially if it's about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would wonder
Valid.
about.
Right.
So how about you, Kelly? Would you like to be able to read minds or not?
No, I don't think I would. I think it's yeah, kind of like what Cheryl was saying, like things that come out. Think of the things that don't come out, and I don't want to be privy to that. That's for sure, especially if it's about me.
I would like to.
I
I think it would be very busy though, because right now I'd be reading yours and yours and yours and Matt's and Drew's, and I would just it'd be a clutter.
it would be very
Yes.
cluttered.
Very cluttered.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Yeah.
I would prefer the surprise, so I don't think I would want to read minds. But
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. I'd like to be able to sometimes do it and sometimes not. So the ability to
Turn
choose.
it on and off.
Yes, that would be perfect for me.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
feel like
good.
we're on Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer, Carol.
So I'm going to say yes, and
Yes,
no.
that's a good
yes
one.
and no.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Okay, I have one that I know the answer to immediately. What popular thing do you secretly hate, Lisa?
Popular thing that I secretly hate.
Yes.
Man, that's tough. Popular thing. Well, it's not Taylor Swift because I love her.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And she didn't look very good at that football.
Oh,
game
she
the other
always looks fantastic. Stop it. Let me think. See, popular thing that I secretly hate. Oh, Cybertrucks. But not secretly.
I'm not sure those are even popular.
Well, they're the new latest, greatest.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
Sorry to all the Cybertruck drivers out there that love them.
We won't
to
tell
each
us
his
all.
own.
We won't tell us
There
all.
you go. That was just a quick answer for you. If something better comes up, I'll let you know.
Okay. How about you, Cheryl?
Do you know, I am not a fan of the whole, I like TikTok, but I hate it at the same time.
Well, you don't have
Because
to worry
it's-
about it
it-
anymore, do you?
Well, valid. But, maybe reels in general, because they suck my time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I like them, but I hate them at the same time.
That's a really great answer.
It is
Yeah.
actually a good answer.
Yep.
So, Kelly, you have one?
Oh, that's a tough one. Geez. I would say some fashion trends should definitely not return. You know, skinny jeans is one of them, and I hear they're coming back.
Oh,
And-
no.
and-
Already?
So
No,
I just bought wide leg jeans.
And
Yeah,
I just heard
yeah.
those were the fashion trend in New York.
The wide leg?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
good.
wide leg jeans.
I got them on right now.
Well, are they comfortable?
They are so comfortable.
I'll tell you what mine is. Tattoos.
Oh.
I hate tattoos.
Uh-huh.
My Ken,
We won't take offense.
Ken has. I'm sorry. Well, you don't have them all up your neck and on your face.
No,
and all that.
not yet. I'm just kidding.
She's wearing
I'm
a turtleneck.
I am wearing a turtleneck today.
I've got it. Ken would say two things about it.
Yeah.
The first is, if you like that artwork so much, wouldn't you rather see it?
Yeah.
And the second one is, put a picture in your wallet. I think those are really great.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
fair. A lot of people agree with you on that one.
And you're really when they weren't all that popular. A work friend's daughter
Yeah.
had 3 teardrops down her navel, and then she got pregnant, and then she had the baby. And let me just tell you how those teardrops
Yeah.
looked. Oh, golly dog.
What a funny choice.
Not cute. Not cute.
Not cute.
Yeah, you got to put it somewhere that's not going to stretch, like or wrinkle, like your wrist. That's this is my
That's
mom.
safe.
I never had one before. When my mom passed, I'm like, you know what? I always wanted to experience it.
Yeah.
And I thought, my mom, she is a hummingbird. That's her spirit animal. That's really, I think, mine as well. And so I went and got one right after she passed. And the guy at the tattoo place said, "Why don't you think about it for a couple weeks, middle-aged lady?"
Oh.
And then, it's such a prominent place, but not really. I can cover it with a really beautiful bracelet if I want to. But and he asked me to wait 2 weeks and then come back, and I did.
Oh, actually, that
Isn't
was
that nice?
That was really
Very
nice
kind
of
of
him.
him, yes.
That was really nice of him.
Yeah.
I wish somebody had done that to Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Yeah, face tattoos I don't think are, yeah.
I actually just don't understand them.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's take a quick break. On that note, more conversations with Carol coming up here on Leza Live. So, did you guys know that an improper bite can cause cracked or damaged teeth over time? At Pro Solutions Dental Group, they specialize in identifying and correcting bite issues to protect your teeth and keep your smile healthy for years to come. With their expert care, you can prevent future damage and enjoy the confidence of a strong, beautiful smile. Don't let bite problems go unnoticed. Learn more about their bite correction and prevention solutions today at Pro Solutions Dental Group. Their number, 928-776-1208, or visit them online at PrescottDentist.com. Making our way towards 10 o'clock, it's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Conversations with Carol, Cheryl, and Kelly this morning. We have time for one more question.
Oh, and I have so many to choose
know,
from.
so many good ones.
Okay. If you could pick a new skill in an instant, no work, no hassle, no anything, what would it be? Kelly.
I think you're going to be surprised by this, but riding my dirt bike better. I am not very good at riding my dirt bike. I fall over probably 50% of the time.
Ouch.
So learning to do that better, just being able to do it better would be amazing for me.
Drew could help with that, and so could Matt. These guys are all motorcycle riders.
My husband has so many different kinds of motorcycles, and he's been trying to teach me to ride this dirt bike for about 2 years. And he just shakes his head at me, I think, all the time.
Well, can you ride a bicycle well?
Yeah, I can do that okay.
So it's not a balance issue.
No, I think it's all in my head. I think it's confidence.
It's shifting with your
it
foot.
really is. Yeah, like there's so much going on. But yeah, so I'm getting good at falling.
Oh, honey, don't fall on your bike.
That is really a scary one. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
It's not that bad.
See, I'm going to worry about you now. Okay. How about you, Cheryl?
Man, if I could sing like a jaybird, woo, man, that'd be lovely. And I wouldn't have to train. It would just be like natural.
Yep.
So who would you
Fantastic.
sing like if you could sing like anybody?
Myself.
Good answer. Good answer.
Back to Family Feud.
Yeah.
Very good.
What about you, Carol?
Mine's being a singer
Yeah,
too, but I
yeah.
know who. I
Yeah.
would like to be a pretty Janis Joplin.
Yes. Oh, she's got the best voice.
She has
Kind of
a-
like Candace Devine. She is a pretty Janis Joplin.
Oh well,
She sounds just like her.
I
yeah.
need to look her up.
She is our very own Candace Devine. She actually does voiceover work sounding like Janis Joplin.
Really?
In movies and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. So,
She's
what about
fabulous.
you?
Well, of course, sing.
That's
you know.
what I
Yeah,
thought,
definitely
too.
sing, but play an instrument, any instrument, without any practice. Because I have an electric guitar. I don't know how to play.
So, piano? Would you like to play the
Yeah,
piano?
I want to do the guitar.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
guitar.
Guitar's way cooler.
Yeah, for sure. We are out of time. Can you believe it?
No, I
Don't blink.
can't.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Thank
It
you,
does.
Carol, for preparing the questions. And thank you, Cheryl and Kelly, for coming in this morning and playing with us on the radio.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
thank
fun.
you.
It was so much fun.
So much
Yeah.
fun. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll see you at noon on 99.1 for the All Request Lunch Hour with Leza. Thanks for listening.